Mike Trout of the Angels is planning to make up for his poorest season. Last season, Trout's OPS of 858 was the lowest of his career, marked by a 669 slump from late April to early June. The real question of what Mike Trout did on the field last season is lost in the stories about his injuries and whether or not he should request a trade. All things considered, the three-time American League MVP and superstar for the Angels put up some of his worst career numbers. Trout's final 263 average and 858 OPS were significantly lower than his career averages of 303 and 1.002. In 82 games, Trout hit 18 home runs, with a broken bone in his hand ending his season. "I've been persevering through it for the past few years," said Trout, whose 2022 OPS was 999. "Just get that rhythm down and let me go through a comfortable portion of it." Looking back, I can't say that I experienced a period of time in either the previous year or the current one when I felt like myself. Simply returning to that is essential, except for the 2011 season. When he made his major league debut as a teenager, Trout's 41-game stretch from late April to mid-June saw him post a 669 OPS, the lowest of his career. June marked Trout's official performance debut, before fracturing his hamate bone on July 3rd. He had a 1.047 OPS over his previous 16 games and 68 plate appearances. The obvious question is whether Trout's 2023 slump was an anomaly, or an indication of the natural decline that occurs as a player ages. Trout, who turned 32 in August, laughed at the notion. No, uttered he. "That isn't the case. I am aware of my errors. In the past year or two, I developed a bad habit that I'm attempting to break." Trout stated that instead of maintaining a solid foundation, that habit is sliding. His hips dropped as a result, and he was under everything. In 2023, Trout's contact rate was 76%. Through 2020, he had been at least 80% in each season. In his 2022 and 2021 injury-shortened years, he was at 73%. His problems were particularly severe when traveling at a fast speed. Trout hit 197 on pitches that clocked in at 95 miles per hour, or more last year. The average in the major leagues was 240. Trout hit 290 as recently as 2022, and he had never hit worse than 236 on those pitches before. The statistics don't support the notion that Trout's bat speed has decreased, despite the likelihood that it has.